cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back. I thought I pulled you up too. Sorry. Welcome back for part 2 of a champagne and things from last night. As you guys know, we kind of got into a topic about this couple on YouTube called Tay and Lou, who are very famous. I would say they're famous mukbangers on YouTube, who have gone through this breakup. And so we told you guys we would come back today and kind of get more into the story. Because we kind of left off with a cliffhanger, I want to say. So before we get into all that stuff, let's make sure that we take care of both of our channels. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to both of our channels. Like the video, share the video, comment in our comment sections. If you're watching the replay, comment in the chat if you're in the chat. Also, turn your notification bell so you know to get notified every time me or the Candy Shop goes live. Let's play our intro and let's get into the story. Let's go.
But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time. The Candy.
I'm fly, yes. I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and we are back. Let me say what's up to the people that are in our chat so far. I have seen Miss Wilson. She says, "Hey, SoDeb" in chat. What's going on to Red Label? He says, "Hey." Just simply says, "Hey, the Candy Shop, SoDeb" in chat. Miss Platinum 2001 says, "Hey, SoDeb in the Candy Shop." Just simply says, "Don't forget to like the video on your way in." I like the video, guys. Right. Okay. So do you want to kind of give because I forgot where we kind of left off at yesterday.
You were going to tell us how, I'm looking at this comment. Hi, hashtag Team Lou. So we were talking about how Tay is the manipulator. And I was saying they're both toxic. So, I don't know if you want to start with, we showed a lot of Tay. Do we need to show Lou? What'd you say?
Not worser is a word. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite clip.
If anything is it went from worse to worse, sir.
Okay.
Well, I think we should start off with Lou because Lou has done some stuff too. So I don't know if you want to play.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to start with because that's what we seen first as things unfolded. And then Lou dropped things after Tay did. So I want to show what Lou did. And I also want to, first of all, what's going on to D. Renee? She says, "Hello, y'all." And what's going on? Oh, she said, it's just D. Okay. I was
like, it's a new person.
Right. But I did want to show the videos that Tay posted, and I want to go ahead. Let me see if I have this banner. This is definitely a trigger warning. Here it is. So if you guys, this is a DV situation. It's not a pretty sight. It's very, very triggering. So if this is something that's going to trigger you, go ahead and take a break for about maybe 2 minutes and then come on back. So let me go ahead and pull up the first video that Tay posted. And let me give a little backstory to this. So Tay was talking about the relationship between her and Lou and how Lou was violent with her. Again, I showed parts of the video, their original video, where they were peaceful, basically giving us the bullshit about, why they broke up. But Tay was saying that because she knew what really went on in the relationship, it was eating her up on the inside because that's not what really happened. And also because she felt like after the video was over with, people were mad at her because they feel like she let Lou sit in the room depressed and while she was out in the living room talking to other women. So let's pull up the first video that Tay posted. And actually, there's more than this video, but I'm just going to show two of them, guys. You can search Tay and Lou on TikTok and definitely find more videos than what we're going to show you today. So let's play. This is the first one that I've seen. Now, this one is her. Tay and Lou are at Lou's daughter's father's house. And for whatever reason, I don't think she ever gave a backstory about why Lou was drunk. From what Tay said, I don't know what the backstory is, but what Tay told us was that Lou was drunk and she tore up the baby father's garage. So here's the video from that.
Can you please let me go? I'm asking one more time to.
Wait, that's not it. Sorry. That's another one, y'all. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay. This ain't even it, but this is them arguing. I'll just explain after I watch it because I don't know which one this is. Oh.
This is what she
This is at the garage.
What the fuck? I don't care about it.
And I'll read what the caption says because it's really, really small. And there's the TikTok signs over, so I can't know if I can see all of it. It says, this is Tay. She says, I started recording because she trashed her child's father's shed in a drunken state, and I didn't want to be blamed for it. We were already in the shed after she overdrank, and I knew it was the best move. It was best to move her away from her daughter, as I always did. I asked if she remembered us watching that show because we had a long talk about how things can escalate way beyond what it's supposed to be, and it shouldn't. I stated she didn't care about her daughter because I can't see whatever this is. The TikTok sign. She said something about understand why someone would drink that much around their child. I would never and have never talked something. I'll think about her child. I talked about her behavior around her daughter. Okay, so here's the video.
For your daughter.
Zoom in. Stop. Helene. Literally. Stop.
Remember we watched After the Suicide or Murder?
About my daughter.
Hold on, let me rewind it.
I'm talking about.
This is what she did to the show.
Now I want to know why she zoomed in on this hole in her back pocket.
Just play.
I mean, every time I watch this, I'm like, why does she do this? It seems like she's trying to humiliate her. But I'm gonna go ahead.
Fuck.
I don't care about your daughter.
Zoom in. Stop. Helene.
Now she just said you don't care about your daughter. If you guys can't hear what she said, and so now Lou is upset.
Literally. Stop.
Remember we watched After the Suicide or Murder?
And so in the description I just read, when she's talking about the movie, this is what she's talking about when she mentioned about the movie, that's the suicidal murder. Or I shouldn't that word. Dang, okay, I messed it up already.
You're about to hit me.
Stop talking about my daughter. That's fine, whatever it may be.
I have
Stop
no,
talking about my daughter.
whatever
Stop
defense I
talking
do.
about my daughter. Stop talking about my motherfucking daughter. I actually motherfucking want to stop talking about my
One
daughter.
more time, I have to defend my fucking self.
Social work. You keep doing that, because I'm gonna be okay. You'll never what you think. Because you're anything else leaving me.
It says, after getting hit on, I would go silent and try to leave the situation. She wouldn't allow it. And if I said I would call the cops, she would threaten to tell the cops I hit her too. So we both get arrested. If you know anything about the law, as soon as a person says you hit them, automatic arrest no matter what. So they both would have got arrested.
Won't be okay and better.
And then this is what the aftermath is. And it says, I think people sometimes count on the fact that you'll be embarrassed to tell the truth because you'll be exposing yourself too. It hurts to see my face like this, but it hurts more to act like it never happened. I went through therapy for a reason. To whatever this is behind that, the backlash of having thousands of people wonder why I didn't do anything or if I'm lying. My story is important to me because so many women in my life have gone through it, and many of them, I don't know what that word is behind that, going through this SHI right now. I was willing to keep this pain covered until I was made to look like the bad guy. I didn't leave Lou because she, and I don't know what it says behind that. And it says the real reason they broke up, Lou was abusing Tay. So this is what she looked like after that. So that's the first video. Let's talk about this. Okay. So how do you feel about this video?
It was, for me, in watching them, it was disturbing because, like D said, she loved him, I love him. So it was disheartening to see this. It tarnished their image, I think, on both sides. But when I saw that video, I just thought it was unacceptable for Tay's face to look like that.
I totally agree. I think for me watching this, and I've watched this like 1,000 times, guys, there were two things that were happening here. One, Lou was totally out of line. Extremely out of line. But one thing that and I guess because I've been through with AA with one of my family members growing up, you don't antagonize someone who's drunk, especially in this state of mind. And the things that Tay were saying were triggering, very triggering, listening to them in this video. So, and I'm not giving Lou a pass, but if I'm afraid for whatever's going to happen, and whatever's going to happen, I'm not going to antagonize a drunk person, especially when she's already torn up a shed. She has a broom trying to bust me in the head with it. I'm not going to antagonize this person because she's unhinged.
My question, well, that part, but I definitely feel like it's so hard to really say what happened in the situation because we weren't there. It seems like she, of course, was trying to keep her away from her daughter because, from my understanding, the way Tay explains it, when Lou gets drunk, she basically forgets what happens. Did Lou ever own up to her behavior? I'm asking you this: did Lou own up to her behavior, or what? How did she explain that?
I played it yesterday. She definitely owned up to her, with the fighting thing, but she did talk about the way that Tay approaches her, with the running up on her and the antagonizing things that she does to her when she's drunk. We're also talking about a person who is in depression. So, and again, that's not an excuse, but as a person who is dealing with somebody who is depressed and is drunk, there's just a lot of things that you should not do for your own safety. Because who's to say that Tay doing this in the shed wouldn't send her back out of that shed to the family, to the daughter, to the father, to whoever's at the point, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's igniting a fire. It's like pouring gasoline on it at this point. So when I watched it, that's what I thought. At first, I'm in shock, like, oh my God, Lou's a lunatic. Like, and again, I still feel that way, but I also have to point out the facts that Tay is not making the situation any better. Yes, she pulled her to the shed, but pulling her to the shed, I'm like, listen, Lou, do you need some water? Like, I'm as mad as Lou's going to be when you're dealing with someone who's an alleged alcoholic. These are all red flags. You don't do this. So when we were saying like they were both in the wrong, that's I'm like they're both in the wrong. Tay never deserved anything that Lou did in any of these fights that's happened from what we can see. I also want to talk about the fact that when someone pulls out to start recording you, we don't know what happened before that recording started.
Right.
And we also know that Tay's not going to be doing what Tay was doing, what she could be doing when that camera starts rolling. This is to make sure that Tay looks good. It could be to make sure that she looks good.
if there's a history of abuse, I am gonna start to pick up the camera and record
Right.
though.
No, I'm not saying
have
she's
no
wrong.
right.
I'm not saying she's wrong for doing that. But what I'm saying is that as us looking from the outside, looking in, we don't know what happened before that camera started rolling and how we got to this point. All we can go off of what Tay told us, and from someone being in a relationship with someone who did this stuff, what they did before the camera came on was not, and then when the camera came on was a totally different person. So those are all things to just think about because again, we don't know what happened. And again, I'm not justifying Lou, but I just want to pull out all the factors that could have been, going on in the situation. So Shay B says 2 days in a row, stopping in to show some love. Hey, Shay B. She says, I think it was 2 days. I don't know. I can't remember what I did. Yes, it was 2 days. And hey, Remain Teachable. I got to play my commercial too. I forgot all about that. For Remain Teachable scholarship for my students. We'll get into that in just a little bit. I want to finish this part at least. So those were the points that I did want to make with this video. And also when I played the parts with Lou, definitely give your opinion on how you feel about that as well, because there's ways to look at from both sides on all these things. You know what I mean? So, and I can't judge anybody because it's not my situation, it's not my life. But when I'm watching this, for anyone who's dealing with someone who is an alcoholic or allegedly an alcoholic or someone who has a drinking problem or drinks too much, the last thing you do is antagonize a person like that. And her daughter was a strong point in that. So I could understand why Lou, in her drunken state, would be like flipping over that. You know what I mean? Because you're not making it better. D says, yes, it's crazy because from watching them, you can tell that Lou was not into doing YouTube. Yeah,
I agree. Every time I watch them, I just used to wonder, like, why is she up here? And sometimes Tay would go on by herself.
Yeah.
A lot of times on their channel. But every time that they would go live together, Lou would be disengaged a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes they did do challenges and Tay could get Lou to get more upbeat. But I always wondered, like, why was she doing YouTube? Because she didn't look like it didn't seem like it was something she wanted to do.
I feel like she was obligated to do it because she felt like she owed Tay.
Really?
For taking care of her for so many years. I did. Okay, so let's get into this next one. This one is about Lou looking for a lighter. That's all I have because that's all that Tay told us. But this one is from Lou. She's looking for a lighter and she's pissed off at Tay because Tay can't find her lighter.
Can you please let me go? I'm asking one more time to let me go. I'm going to ask one more time to let me go. Look. I don't care about none of that. Lulu, you have to we have to get out together. I cannot do this with you. So how do you want me to do? You want to go first? You can step on the bed. Step on the bed so I can step on the bed. My hair is not putting in the bed at this point.
It says trying to walk out of the apartment to avoid her getting arrested. She was looking for a lighter and was upset that I didn't want to help her look for it.
Girl, let's get it.
Can you stop hitting? Ow.
You told me to get on it.
Ow, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me, buddy.
For a second, do you see you?
Yeah, I didn't know, but
you gotta look back. Use your eyes. Ready? Use your eyes.
Can you be quiet when we're in the hallway? You promise me?
For you, I'll be quiet.
You promise me? Can you? Let me put my hair dress in my hair nice because I'm very embarrassed right now. I'm very embarrassed. Yep. Let me make sure my hair is not out.
Up, bring it. Embarrassing crazy shit. Get
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Now stop moving the way you move because my hand ain't gonna move.
Let me lock this door. Punch me. I don't want to. I never would not. I don't want to do that. Can you? Lou, can you be quiet? Can you be quiet, Lou? No, you're not. You're not. Can you be quiet? That's so. I've been accused of not paying this woman, and that.
Now, when she said that, in this video, this was kind of confusing as to why she showed this clip because it had nothing to. Because the video was about her paying Lou. I didn't understand why she added this clip to. She could have added a clip of the things saying, this is why we broke up or we fought or whatever. But she started her video off with this to kind of like, I guess, give the. I want to say spin her narrative of Lou before she told why she didn't pay or why she didn't pay Lou or whatever. And I want to read 2 of these comments. It says Tay started recording to make Lou look bad. Like, girl, no. And you know, that's what I just said that. But then also this one, no, says it's sad, which Tay said this, and I was so shocked because if you guys ever watched their channel, Tay cut her hair a lot. It said it's so sad that why she had to cut her hair so much. So Tay cut her hair a lot. Like Tay has a lot, like she has really, like her hair grows very fast.
She was always
Tay had long, yeah, she had long hair at one point, and then all of a sudden it was like she had a fade, like her hair was like as short as mine, like shorter than mine. But she said the reason why she cut it because she had a lot of bald spots because Lou kept pulling her hair out. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. And see, this is the thing. This is why I say that they're both toxic. Yes, she antagonized her, but the part that's confusing to me, for one, how was Lou depending on Tay for money? That's the part that's weird to me when they were in a relationship. And then the fact that Tay stayed in the relationship and Tay took this abuse is just, all of it is just so crazy. I never would have known any of this was going on.
None of us would have.
Yeah.
I will say what Tay did say was that Lou could not get a bank account. So allegedly the money went to Tay because Lou couldn't get a bank account. Now, what I realized is that Tay deleted something that I wish I would have screenshotted. Mm-hmm. She showed that she cashed app Lou. And I'm like, well, if she doesn't have a card, then why would you cash app her? That doesn't make any sense. And I don't think that she thought about what she was posting. She was showing that she was giving Lou like $1,000 here, $1,000 there, 600, like different amounts of money. It was never it never looked like she gave Lou half of what they made on the channel though, ever. And so, you know, for me, I'm thinking, you know, again, this woman is depressed. There's lots of reasons why she's depressed. So again, I'm not making excuses for her behavior, but I'm also understanding like this is like a psychosis, I want to say. Like,
can we say that they both at times were depressed because Tay had a gambling problem?
But Tay had a gambling problem before they met.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And it appears Lou was depressed before they met. Like whatever they had going on.
Tay never said that she was depressed before they met.
It just appears, and this is just me looking at the situation, that they both came into this relationship as two toxic people that both had issues. And instead of not getting together, they trauma bonded and just stayed together. Well,
no, they sex bonded. That's what they did, and they both admitted that when they first met, it was a sex festival. They were effing for the first 2 to 3 months. That's what it was for them. Tay they both talked about how, well, Tay changed her story after all this stuff happened, but originally, and they told the story multiple times. And real quick, just he says you can tell by their looks and upkeep who had the money. LOL, you could. What's going on, the California cutie? Just popped in and say hey, and what's going on, the princess? What's going on? Lou talked about in the video, which the channel that I pulled the video from yesterday, they didn't have this part on there. But Lou talked about how, and what just D said, you could tell who had the money. Lou talked about how she, like, Tay was blowing up. Tay had Funko Pops. She had a whole freaking wall of Funko Pops in the back.
Yeah, I remember.
She had, Lou was looking good. Tay had looking good. She had new clothes. Even though she was getting her hair cut, now we know why she's getting her hair cut. Her hair was always looking bomb. Lou her wigs were terrible.
I thought that was just her style, because some of them I used to be like, girl, come on now.
Yeah. But she was like, the reason why was because she didn't have any money to do anything. What's going on to Miss Jack of all trades? She says hello to SoDebNair at the candy shop. What is Funko Pop? It's called Funko Pop, right?
It's like a little gaming character. I think so. I forgot, but it was a little character.
Pull it up.
She had a whole wall of them. And they're expensive, but then it was people on YouTube.
And they trade them.
Yeah, they trade them, but they were sending them to her as well.
No, but she was actually, even Lou bought her some.
Yeah.
One show. Let me show you guys what they are. I actually have some in my Amazon wish list.
Why do you want one?
Yes, these, because I love Pokemon. So these are Funko Pops. And so there's different ones you could buy depending on where you get them from. They're worth a lot of money. It's almost like baseball cards.
Hers looked very expensive because they were like little.
Yeah, they were. They are. These are from Amazon, so these are not expensive like that. But yeah. I just want to see people to see what they look like. But yes, just D says yes. Tay was looking good. Yes, she was. I'd be like, child, on YouTube at a meal, and this is your wig. The wigs was horrible. I was like, please don't get by a candle. Don't light a lighter by it.
They would look, you know how a wig at the ends they get thick and choppy and dry. That's how some of her wigs would look. Just like, what is going on here?
Even Tay made a joke about her wigs, and I forgot what she said. It was calling one of her wigs, but she said that Tay wanted synthetic wigs, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right to me. But whatever Tay says, I don't know. So that's what Tay said.
She said Lou wanted synthetic wigs.
No, Tay said that Lou wanted synthetic wigs. Lou said that she couldn't afford any other type of wigs because Tay wasn't giving her any money. D says yes, it's Funko Pop. They are collectibles. NYX is addicted like her. Okay. And Jack Trey says what I wouldn't know. What I wouldn't know. So did. Oh, okay. So those are Funko Pops. So let's get into Lou stuff. So yesterday we talked about Tay stealing Lou's phone, right? But I had no idea there was a video of this. But there's an actual video of them talking about it. So let's look at it.
It's not important to you. You have everything that you have going on. You have the channels popping. You have your creativity that's on. Your creativity is important to you.
And we're not watching the full 10 minutes, y'all.
Children is important to me.
What is one thing you wish you could change about me?
Oh, we can also. This is okay. So this was on you. This is actually on YouTube too. This is showing the toxic moments between Tay and Lou. So
One thing I wish I could change about you.
I want to see the rest of the one with them in that bed though, because that's what I want to talk about.
There she go with them wigs.
Yes. As I scroll through, y'all can see the wigs that Lou's wearing. The wigs are not wigging. As y'all can see, Tay looks good.
Yeah, Lou's look reminded me of what I looked like in college in my 20s when I didn't have any money. That's what it reminded me of.
I thought because I seen this part.
It's not important to you. You have everything that you have going on. You have the channels popping. You have your creativity that's on. Your creativity is important to you. Our children is important to me.
What is one thing?
So I guess it's not all on here, but so in this scene when they're in this bed, what happens is that Tay found, I guess she seen some pictures that Lou had posted or something like that, and Lou was trying to explain to her like she just thought it was like a sexy picture. It was like basically like showing like Tay got a sexy ass girlfriend, and the end result was Tay took her phone. It's on YouTube somewhere. I thought this was the full video of that, but it shows her taking Lou's phone. So I guess I can get rid of this because
who posted the picture? Who posted the picture?
Lou posted a picture of herself, and I guess Tay thought it was inappropriate.
Oh,
and so she was like, "If you're gonna be doing this, you don't need a phone," and she took her phone.
Yeah, I'll say this: when I used to watch them at times, Tay to me was a bit much.
Yeah.
She would be pushing Lou to do things. So that was the toxic parts, but I was just like, okay, maybe that's their relationship. Another thing that I have questions about is Lou's modeling career, because she was a model prior to getting with Tay. That's what she says.
But no, Tay and Lou both showed that Lou never said that. They both showed that. She even showed the messages from them. Let me find these girls on YouTube real quick because she showed this.
Lou herself said that she used to model and that she had model friends.
I don't remember seeing any of that. What I remember is
Yes, that's it.
the messages.
I've been watching for about 4 years, and I could have sworn I saw a video 2 years ago where she was talking about her modeling career, and it was almost like she was implying that's why she didn't have her daughter, because she was a model. But if she's saying she never said she was a model, then that her not having her daughter
Atlas model. That's what it was called. Atlas model. Oh, wait. Here we go. Boom. I'm so glad I even did this. Bam. Here we go. Wait. What
see,
is this
Dee even said it. She said, yes, Lou said that. She did.
I'm going to show y'all the cash apps before we get into everything else.
And I agree with Mims.
All right. So here is Lou proving that she had paid Lou. Tay proving that she had paid Lou. Now, as you can see, this is like $50, $100, $12, $5, $1,000, $20. Let's just play it.
$20.
And y'all can go on to Thank Gang and see this. So 600. She pulls up the high ones. But if you look at this, like she's scrolling past the 10, the 20, the 200. Wait a minute. Oh, so she paid. Who did she? I don't know who she paid.
Is that all on the same day though?
No, these are not on the same day.
Some of them are on the same day, from what I'm seeing.
Hold on, let's go. Wait. Okay, yeah, they are. But why would you not? Why don't we see the lump sum of like what she got off the channel though? And then you have to also remember, like, remember they were doing those challenges, and she would be like, you know, if you do this, you'll win this, or you'll win this. Like a lot of that stuff comes from that as well. So, because does it make? I mean, let's say in the grand scheme of things, let's say that these are all on the same date. Why are they like so small? Like, okay, these are all on what, March? These are all in the same month, not the same date.
Mm-hmm. Some of them were in the same day. Those ones in June or July, wherever she was showing from. Some of them were the same day, but it makes it confusing. Like you send her $1,000 in 1 hour, and then the next hour is $20.
Yeah, like what were you sent? Like what were you paying for? That's my thing. Yeah. For me, these receipts don't show that you paid her.
Yeah. This is weird. And you said she took it down at first, or?
Well, I guess it was like a story thing I was looking for on the channel.
Oh, and Remain Teachable. These are two mukbangers that have 1.46 subs, and they were doing really well.
1.46 million.
Yeah, they were doing really well for the last 4 years, and then they broke up, and it got messy after they broke up.
What was I trying to show you?
About the
I know it was this girl's channel, but what was it on the channel I was trying to show you?
You mean yesterday?
No, just right now. I came over here for something. What was it for? Oh, the messages. Yeah. About her being a model. Hold on.
She must have embellished, like Dee said, she must have embellished on YouTube, because she told a story on YouTube like she was this model, a working model.
Because the thing is that Lou said that she took Tay to work with her, and I guess maybe she didn't catch on that she was an Atlas model. And if you guys don't know what an Atlas model is, it's somebody who goes to the club and makes the club look. They want beautiful women there to make it look full, so that people want to be in there. So when they take pictures on Instagram, oh, it's popping tonight. The girls is in here, things like that. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find the text message about.
Yeah, Lou said Tay financially and emotionally manipulated and abused Lou. Lou physically abused Tay. They're both toxic and need therapy. I agree,
absolutely.
Bamboo.
I agree with that as well.
The Mims, I don't know if they started it together. When I found them, they were already together, but it's looking like maybe Tay possibly started the channel first.
No, they started the channel together.
But why was everything in Tay's name? Because she's so-called.
Because Lou didn't have a bank account. Yeah, she didn't have a bank account.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because Tay had the bank account.
Yes. This might not be the lie. I don't know. What I do know is that when she asked Lou, because when Lou hit her up first, and then when Lou hit her up, Tay hit her back like immediately. It was basically, she said something like, "I hope your day is doing well, beautiful queen." Blah, you know how Tay talks. And so she asked Tay, was she a model? I mean, she asked Lou, was she a model? Lou told her she's not a model, but she used to be, or something like that. I can't think of the wording, and I can't find the actual thing. If I do, y'all, I'll post it in my community tab when I find it. So what I want to get into is this next part, which is when Lou let this shit go, and what Lou was saying. Let me read some of these comments. I know you're reading them. Let me pull them up. Wow, the same day with the F. Oh, hell no. Bamboo says, Tay financially. Okay, you read this part. Ooh, yes, you read that. They did start the channel together. Model, no, she wasn't one of those. Tay started multiple channels. Oh, did she? I didn't know she started multiple channels.
That's
she wasn't
telling you, Tay was
Huh?
I said Tay was on YouTube before Lou.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
As for that particular channel, they may have started it together.
Yeah, because even in this video that I'm going to play, which it doesn't start from the beginning, but Tay even says to Lou, she said, "You're lazy like I'm lazy. We both don't want to work." I was like, damn. Dee says, I think it was her idea because Tay was already social media savvy. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And that's why she even asked Lou about being a model, because she said that she was going to try to do a photo shoot with Lou as their first date. Okay, so let me pull up this video. And what's going on with the Pink Dynamite? I see you in the chat.
Pink Dynamite. All
right. So let's listen carefully. I think they put the words so you can actually see what's happening in here as well. Here we go. Now this sounds like chickens squabbling. To be honest, but the one with the high pitched voice is Tay, and the one with the deeper voice is Lou.
I don't have nothing to hold you down with. I have no money to hold you down financially. I have no happiness to hold you down emotionally. I have no peace to hold you down peacefully. I don't have it. I need to exit, and I understand that. We're done. I get it. Okay, so I don't have no excuses. What are you talking? Like, you think I'm just out here to try to hurt you, yo? This shit's crazy. This shit is crazy as fuck, yo.
So what they're arguing about is that Tay wants Lou to continue doing his channel with her after they broke up. Lou was like, I have nothing else to give. Like, Lou is broken. She's out of this relationship. She has nothing left. And Tay is like, we have $100,000 in debt. You need to come back over on this channel and let me pimp your ass out so we can make this money back. That's what she's saying.
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I know what I'm doing. I do. I know. I'm so intentional with my hurt. So intentional. No problem, Taylene. Taylene, because what? Now we're not together anymore. Taylene, it's not that I don't like it, Taylene. I am having a hard time accepting it. I know what I need to accept. So, Taylene, what do you want me to do? Mentally be okay with that? Taylene, I can do that. Taylene. Oh my God, Taylene.
Tay is off her fucking rocker right now because Tay, and I'm gonna tell you guys this, y'all can agree or disagree. Tay is addicted to YouTube, the money, because she cannot gamble anymore because now she's $100,000 in debt. Lou has zero debt from this, and she cannot fathom the fact that Lou's gonna walk away with zero debt if she has to. This is on her in her name.
In my opinion, I think Tay is addicted to attention because she's on TikTok. She's like. When they broke up, I started following her on TikTok every night. She was going live. She had these mods, and Lou talks about this too. She had these mods where she was flirting with these people. It's like she loves attention and she loves people ignoring her and wanting to see her like every day. So it's the money, but also the attention too.
Mims, the money went to the casino. That's what everybody said. What's up, Busy? So Bamboo, she needs to be giving more than 1K to Lou. She does. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, but I'm not in debt. Listen, Tay is addicted to the fame. She really is. Don't use credit cards. I don't think she was using credit cards. She's using this YouTube money. House says maybe she knows she is not as entertaining without the other girl. And see, this is the thing, because even in this video, I don't know if this is in this part, but Lou was like, she's about to do some video, I guess the day of this, them arguing with this. And she's like, I have nothing to do with this, so you don't need me to do it. And Tay is like, you want to make my money back. Like, bitch better have my money, basically. Like, you want to make this money back because you are huh?
I was gonna say, I know why she wants to do it with Lou, though, because they built that channel together as a brand. They were our brand. They were going to YouTube events, all that.
What she said was this. No, what's this out of Tay's own mouth? Tay said that what she wanted to do, allegedly, was to show them as a couple who have broken up and still working together. But to me, that's bullshit. What she wanted to do was she needed that money to go back to that damn casino. Because right now she's gambled that money away. And Lou is the cash cow, because without Tay and Lou by herself is not that interesting. She even says by her own self, she said, I ramble. Huh?
Tay is not that interesting, or Lou?
Tay's not. She said of her own mouth. She says that I ramble. I can't, like, Lou kind of grounds her when it comes down to conversations. She needs someone to talk to. So she needs Lou.
So in my opinion, because this is from me watching them, I feel like because they did try to do it while they were not together. And this is not the first time that they've broken up. They were off and on throughout their YouTube career anyway. The thing was, it had gotten so bad with the abuse and the manipulation and all that. It was like it reached a breaking point to the point where they don't need to be around each other.
But Tay talked about that, though, Candy. But Tay talked about that, Candy, because she said that when they took them breaks. Wait. But no, because what you're saying, I want to make sure I want you to stay on track, because this is what I'm saying. What Tay said, because this is not all on the video that we watched. What Tay said,
but
she said that when they took them breaks, she lost money.
I know Tay can say a lot of things, and what I'm saying is the same exact thing. They were breaking up and doing it, but Lou, at this point, they reached a breaking point. So I can see why Lou did not want to do it anymore, but Tay wanted to continue because they built that brand together. That's what I'm saying. So I know why Tay wants to do it. She, of course, makes more money with Lou when you've been working with somebody for 4 or 5 years, and you so used to them giving in to you and allowing you to use them. Of course, she's gonna be upset. So yeah, I see it.
And yes, Mims, Tay is the angry little leprechaun. And just is right. She needs Lou for the views. Yeah. So what I'm saying to you is this: when they took them breaks,
the same thing.
No. I know we are, but I want to just clarify, because people didn't get to see what she said. When they took them breaks, Tay would not even get onto YouTube because Lou wouldn't do it with her. Because if she was just that by herself, then she doesn't need Lou.
I know,
but because Lou was pulling that strong card. But she treats Lou like she doesn't really need her. She was doing everything by herself. She collected all the money. She paid all the bills. She did everything. But the reality is that if she didn't have Lou, that she could not have done. She would have been working for the social work as a social worker still.
Yeah, which is
and that's what she needs. She needs to humble herself if she wants Lou to work with her again and say, you know what, I do owe you some money. I do owe you an apology, because I know that you didn't want to do this stuff. Because Lou kept on saying multiple times, this is not even in none of these videos, but if you go through the history of them doing these videos, Lou kept saying she wants to do cooking videos. And every once in a while you can see Lou do a cooking video, but then Tay want to do a mukbang right after. Like, why do I have to watch both at the same time?
But so this is what I wanted to say. So when she stopped doing the YouTube, which I knew she didn't want to do it because Lou didn't want to do it, I felt like she tried to build her platform on TikTok, because every night I was watching Tay live on TikTok, and I'm like, look at her she's trying to build this platform to see if she can make money on this platform, because it was almost like she was scared to come back to TikTok. I mean, to YouTube at times.
Because she knows she can't carry it by herself. For anybody who's watching this who's not a YouTuber, it's hard to carry a show by yourself. It really is. And that's and when I'm saying this, it's no shade to take. It's hard to carry a show by yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have the personality for it, it's hard. Even watching Lou's video that she has by herself, she's not very entertaining by herself either. Now, when she does her cooking videos, I can see that being entertaining because she doesn't have to do a lot of talking. All she has to do is like cook and explain what she's doing. That's it.
I watched one of her cook. She did a special where she showed how she did a seafood boil, and that was so boring to me. And I was like, "Oh, Lou."
But people like that kind of stuff, though. What Tay does on YouTube, she needs someone. Like you need someone to bounce back and forth with. So I understand why Tay needs Lou, but Tay should be honest instead of like yelling and screaming at her about $100,000 and saying, "Listen, I want to do this because we make money. We make good money together. Without you, I can't do this." But it's about the money for her. And also it's like, well, girl, if you hadn't gambled the money away, we wouldn't be here. Lou didn't gamble that money away. She didn't gamble that money away. She couldn't even buy her own damn liquor. So she couldn't even buy the liquor to drink it away. So whatever money that was spent in that relationship, Tay spent that money.
Yeah, the part that's even crazy to me is the fact that now this channel is Thang Thang Gang and Tay is taking it over. So she's going to continue to make all of the money off of their old videos.
Yep.
All of that. That part is just crazy.
And if I was Lou, I was saying, that's how I'm going to help you get your money back. Collect your damn check and leave it alone. But let's get back into this video.
I did not know when I told you I can still help. No one thinks you're about to do fucking YouTube.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She's thinking that she wants her to help her make the money back. Lou's looking for a fucking job. She wants her to get back on fucking YouTube. So this is what I'm saying. This is how you know that Tay is a manipulator. But let's keep going.
So I did not think that you were thinking about doing videos of me. You're doing your hunger thing today that has nothing to do with fucking.
Oh, yeah, her hunger thing. That's what it was. She's doing a video with her by herself. Tay is testing the water to see if she can do this without Lou, and she cannot do it by herself. And so because she realizes that, now it's all on Lou.
This is really making me sick. The plan has always been to do.
It's about to be sick.
Well, you need to give me a schedule, because what I'm not going to do is I can't be in the house, but obviously I have to do YouTube because you feel like I'm shitting on you. I don't want you to feel like that. I don't. I want to be from this shit. I want to be done. But I don't want to see you no more. So with that being said, I cannot live there. So if you know you want to do YouTube.
Now, why would she want her to live there?
To
see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. But Tay's online saying that she's done with her and she can't do it. But then you want her to live in the house with you so that y'all can make videos together?
To manipulate her and to make sure that she do them damn videos. That's what she wanted to live with her.
And so then we rewind back to these fighting videos though, right? She was so afraid, and Lou was so bad to her. Tay needs to own up to her responsibility in the fights as well. Because what she did was she came onto YouTube and she shitted all over Lou. She really did. Because Lou went onto that video that they did together. For me, this is my own personal opinion, so dead by his own self. They made a decision to come on and give us a story. Me and my ex did the same shit. And because it turned out bad for Tay came on and she shitted all over Lou and showed these videos about Lou. And then Lou, she said in the beginning of her video on her channel that she actually deleted that her hand is forth. Like she has to say something now because Tay's doing this.
Tay's trying to turn her character in order to build up her solo brand.
Basically, trying to force her to come back.
Yeah.
Hit me up. I know what to do.
That shit doesn't even seem like it could actually be a real thing.
But it can't be a real thing me in your house either. So which one is it?
That's again, this is all a
And what Lou said at the end is very true. She's like, it can't be a real thing. You want me to come back into your house? She's like, it can't be a real thing. She wants her to do it. Lou wants to do it separately. Like, I'll come over to the videos. Tay wants her to come live in the house and do these videos. Absolutely not. No.
That's what I just, with these YouTube channels and doing them together, I just can't do it because it's always a fallout. In this situation, it sounds very toxic.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to show yesterday, because I'm like, you know, I get what you were saying yesterday, but when I heard this video, it changed my opinion, because this is not like Lou, like just giving me a story. This is Tay saying these things about what she wants Lou to do in order to get this money back, for her to get her money back, when in reality, it's not about her getting her money back. Lou wants to go gamble, and she doesn't have the money to do it right now, because now she's $100,000 in debt. So she can't go gamble it and then risk losing more money. So Lou needs to basically suffer with Tay until the money is made back, and then hopefully she doesn't gamble the shit away.
And I just can't believe the gambling, because it was one time they went live together and they told a story of Tay going to gamble. Tay gets into a car accident and is stranded for hours in the car. Lou didn't. Tay's phone died. Lou had no idea where she was, and it was just crazy. And the fact that she still continues to gamble after that situation, I always thought that was wild. That happened like 2 or 3 years ago.
And I also think that when it comes to Lou, I'm gonna just give a big kudos to Lou, because Lou did not do what Tay did to her. She just said after, because she could have came on and talked about all of Lou's gambling problems. She never did it. What she said was, when Tay gambles, she's very happy. When she loses, she's not happy. And she left it at that. She didn't record Tay when she was losing. She didn't go on and slander her or do any of this stuff, because for me, it was like they were going to deal with it, like, you know, separately, like off YouTube, so they didn't destroy each other. But when Tay realized that her image was being tainted, Tay could not handle it. This is narcissistic behavior. And I understand that she went through the things that she went through, but I also think that Tay caused a lot of the fights that happened, because when Lou talked about the first fight that they got into, when she was sitting on the edge of Tay's bed, talking to her best friend on the phone, crying about her daughter, and Tay thinks she's on the phone talking to some other girl. Tay asked her no questions. Tay was upset because she thinks she's on the phone cheating on her while she's in the house with her exes. So Tay gotta be a big girl, pull the big girl panties up, and take responsibility for what she does. Lou has, in every video that Lou has made, Lou has taken responsibility for everything that she's done. Even the stuff that Tay put out about her, even before about the fighting stuff, she's like, you know what? Let me go back and say I did do this. She took responsibility for everything. Tay still has not done that. And then the slap in the face for me was this. Let me go back to her channel. Because when I seen this, I was like, this girl she is very manipulative. And so now all of a sudden she's about to create a new narrative to build this channel, because now she needs help. But we need to see you getting the help. So she posted, hold on. Her name is now Brooklyn Tay. Well, I thought the name of the channel was gonna be there, but it's Thang Thang Gang, which why would it be Thang Thang Gang? That was you and Lou's thing. Well, but she put up this ad for her channel. And let me show you what it says. The healing journey of a gambling addict through food, traveling, and exploration. Don't tell me she's not playing in our face. She's playing in our face. She's playing in our face. I'm sorry. When I see that, it's like, I'm done. I cannot deal with Tay no more, because what you should have done was come on and told the damn truth.
Yeah.
She's a lot. Or record with what Tay had her exactly. And you're right, Deborah. And that's what I'm saying. The options that Tay had, Lou did not have. She could not record her. And even when Tay's recording, I don't fully believe what we've seen was the full story, because when somebody's recording you, there's a motive there sometimes. And when it comes to Tay, I'm going to automatically assume there's a motive there, because Tay did not show us the full story. Showed us when Lou was when she was talking shit to Lou while she was drunk. She talked shit about her. She said shit about her daughter. A movie about somebody unaliving their partner because they were drunk. Like she was poking at her. And for me, like, I don't like that kind of stuff. If somebody has a problem, like that's like a crack. Can I say crack?
Yeah, I think you could say crackhead.
Okay, that's like a crackhead making a crack in front of their face and going, you know, do you want some food? Come get it. And, you know, it's like, don't do that.
Yeah, I just think with their situation, like I said, to me, both of them had issues, and Tay being the more dominant person kind of preyed on Lou, because Lou already, it appears, has some issues going on, and so she got somebody she could manipulate even more. Tay does appear to be a narcissist, and you know, we're not doctors, we can't actually diagnose somebody as that,
right?
But it's just that's what it appears, and we could all tell from watching it. For me, watching it for years, we could tell that Lou was the weaker one out of the two. But I just never knew how serious it was. They hit it well.
Very well. They need to go on to Broadway. They need to go to like Tyler Perry Studios and get a job, because they acted so damn well that literally I would think that they could be great actresses.
Yeah. But I always thought Lou was mad at Tay. I always thought they had just got finished arguing or something.
They probably did. Now that we see it. Now that we see that they probably did.
Yeah.
I think this is very sad to watch. And you know what? And against my better judgment, because I watched Tasha and Steph. Those are my girls. I watched them.
Now, who are they?
They are two lesbians who have a show as well. They do mukbang videos as well. People don't like them because they do prank videos, and they're like, "We know it's a prank. Y'all know."
The other one is
yes,
thicker than the other.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't really care for them.
But look at what you did like, and what was going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Tasha and Steph. But listen, Tasha and Steph, what they do, what I really like about them is this: Tasha and Steph give you financial advice. They did this thing where because they're into trading, they collaborated with this group who like gave out like $100,000 for you to join like their trading company. They would help you train. Like Tay and Lou was just eating food, and we was watching Tay manipulate Lou basically. And little did we know how bad it was behind the scenes. So, and I'm like, you know what? Even when I watched Tay and Lou, I didn't really like Tay that much, because Tay's voice got on my nerves. And even when I heard this video with her yelling at her, I'm like, it's like, I'm like, how does Lou even know what she's saying?
It's unfortunate, but it kind of reminds me of B Love's Life. Her son, Zaddy Chunk, that he was a manipulator with his girlfriend. I forgot the girlfriend's name, and they keep alleging that he's undercover.
Yeah.
You see them. So they all have some drama, but yeah, I never expected this from Tay and Lou. I'm gonna just be completely honest.
Dee says she's using what the comments saying to get help, but she knows she's going to still do YouTube. LOL. And she is. You wanted to drop the link too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can drop the link today.
Okay.
Yes. We should have dropped it a long time ago. You know, I only do an hour.
Right. Wait, I forgot to drop the link. It's invite, right?
I don't like.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got it.
Yeah, I don't like Zaddy Chunk either, because he seems like a gaslighter. And then he's always playing games. He would do lives with his ex-girlfriend to piss off his current girlfriend. And I
never got into that.
Oh yeah, I love B Love. I also like that girl. I forgot her name, but she'd be like, "Hello," before she starts her live. She that girl, if anybody knows her name, she was dating a guy named Play. Play cheated on her with one of her relatives and some other people, and he was basically a gigolo, but he started a channel after he broke up with her to blast her, and the girl ended up moving to Africa, marrying this man in Africa, but now she's back here, but she's still married to the man. Yeah, they have way more drama than we do in our sectors. And I'll be sitting there watching it, eating my food as they're eating theirs, telling all their drama.
Wow. I never would have thought.
Yes.
I dropped the link. I'm going to pin it to my chat too. If you guys want to come up and talk about this is a lot to deal with, guys. I also say, like, in the LGBTQIA plus community, this is a lot, especially I think with, and I mean, no, there's no offense to lesbians at all, but and we do it as gay men, we do too, but the lesbians, they be going through it. Okay. And they would do all this and they take each other back.
No, I have no comment on that.
You don't.
You know the stuff that I've gone.
I know.
So no comment.
But yeah, I just know it's a lot. Like growing up, when I was friends with a lot of lesbians, like I mean, they would like literally be like brawling, like in the streets, boop 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 boop, hospital, and then the next day, I love you, babe. Like, wait, what? I can never.
Very toxic.
So if you guys want to come up, we have you want to give it like 10 minutes?
Yeah,
5 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay.
Are you going, while we wait for somebody to come up, are you going live tomorrow at all?
I might, I don't know.
Man was talking about
this sounds like Robert. And y'all, if you haven't watched them, like go to the Thing Gang, I guess now. You can talk to Tay and Lou still. If you look at the time, as time goes on, Lou looked like she declines all the time. Yeah. Even when after she did her first video on her own channel, Lou looked good. She was in a hotel room. Now I don't know why she was in a hotel room. But then after she had to address this stuff, it was like the alcohol just had kicked the door in, like kicked down your door. The wig was a mess. And I'm like, my God, like she let Lou drag her back down again. Yeah. I hope, and then this other thing I want to say too. So after all this, Lou gave her story. Then she took her videos down. Taze is still up.
Yeah, don't forget to play your commercial.
Oh yes, while we're waiting on people to come up, y'all, we are doing a fundraiser for my kids at my school. Thank you for reminding me of this. For my kids in my school, we're trying to raise $723, but in honor of Remain Teachable, we're asking for $7.23. Let me play the commercial. We'll get back into it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy SoDebNair, and I'm here to talk to you guys about something that I think is so fantastic. Remain Teachable, one of my subscribers, is graduating on July the 23rd, and she came up with something I think is so amazing and something that is going to help my students out so much. We are trying to raise $723. This $723 will go to my students' uniforms for the 2023-2024 school year. So what we're asking is that you donate $7.23. If we can reach this, it would be so amazing. It'd be so helpful for my students to get uniforms because some kids only have one polo, one pair of pants, and thought this was so amazing. And I'm so excited about this. We already have donations already, but I'm hoping that you guys help us reach this goal by July the 23rd. So again, you can log on to SoDebNair.com, drop that $7.23, and we will make sure that you guys get to find out their end results by July the 23rd. Thank you so much in advance, and let's do it. All right? I'm out, y'all. Bye.
Your voice.
I love my little kids.
Bye.
And those are actually two of my students that was in that picture.
Oh, that was a nice picture.
Yeah, I took that picture of them. I'm like the second grade photographer, videographer, audio editor. So all right, we got somebody coming on up. What's up, D?
Hey, how y'all doing? I don't know what happened to my face. I don't know why it's not showing, but anyway,
we can see it.
Oh, I don't know. I was trying to. Okay, there I am. Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm stressed out with this. I'm stressed out. I'm just really sad that this is happening. They are literally like my favorites. They are the one at the top between Steph and Tasha. They are the ones.
Yes.
But I will say I saw it. Like literally when all this is coming out, you think back and you look at their videos, all of it was there.
Oh yeah.
All of it was there. I mean, when I saw Tay go live, Tay do that video, I was like, please tell me this is not about to be what it's about to be like, because I can just tell. So I'm watching her video, and what got me, and I know this might be crazy, but out of everything, what got me was the merch at the end. The promoting the merch.
What happened?
She promoted her merch.
At the end of her video, she promoted her merch.
Who, Tay did?
Yes, you didn't see that?
I did not see that.
Yes.
Full blown promoted her.
See what I'm saying?
And I was like, okay, I'm with you. And as soon as he did that, I clicked off. I was like, fuck. I was like, what? Like, really? So you took this time out to tear her down or whatever the case may be? Because it just didn't make sense to me. It was all for her merch. That's what I felt like. It was all of a way trying to get the subscribers ready because Lou already did her video. It was her way to get the subscribers ready to gear up for what she about to do with the channel. She let them know, like, hey, this is completely my channel. Because I want to say the breakup video, they left it off as we might come back and we're good on good terms.
It was the third video.
Right. So this one, she wanted to clear it up. Lou ain't
coming.
That
argument that I played, because it wasn't from the beginning, but that's the argument was about them doing the third video.
And I felt like, excuse me, in Lou's video, she did not do any of that. She still did not bash.
Yeah.
She still did not bash. She took accountability for herself. She pretty much said, I put my hands on her. That's what happens. When you do stuff, you get hit. And I'm like, you cannot be mad at Lou. Lou came, I think she bowed out gracefully. She did what needed to be done. She took accountability. The fact that Tay took zero accountability, I'm like,
and she's still not, because she posted the last video I saw of her. She's sitting up there crying on TikTok about, you guys misunderstood and you're blaming me.
And anything is it went from worse to worse, sir.
Made it worse and worse.
Anything.
I literally couldn't. I want both of them to do whatever in their own lane and thrive, in your own lane. But I'm not even gonna lie, I am more of Team Lou. I am too. Because you can tell that literally Tay was running things. Running things. Tay came up with the challenges. Tay came up with everything.
Yeah.
It was Lou just will sit down and be like, I don't know what's going on. She ain't even know what we eating today, baby girl. She ain't even know. Half the time she had to figure out.
Real quick, I want to thank Mims for sending the $7.23 for my students' uniforms.
Oh, thank you.
Shout out to Mims. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I was really, really invested. I mean, I went down a rabbit hole so much because I literally was shocked all this was happening. I literally was. The abuse parts, I was shocked at. The fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know much because I'm not in the LGBT, but I feel like they say that happens a lot with women. I've had, when I lived in Baltimore, I had neighbors literally right next to me and they fought all the time. And literally both of them, literally when Tay said that thing about like, if she tell the police they locked them both up, she is not lying. They locked them both up. My neighbors were fighting one time and the
especially in Baltimore.
You know it. And
I used to live in Columbia.
Huh?
I used to live in Columbia.
Yeah, we talked about that, yo.
Yeah.
I lived in Columbia too. I loved it. And that's
in Baltimore, they would lock your ass up so before
fast.
I hit what? Boop, boop, boop. You're done. They're locking you up. It's over.
And I lived literally 5 minutes from the police department. So they came and they locked both of them up. The girl was pleading with her. She was like, please tell them the truth so they don't lock us both up. She was pleading. I was so nosy. But, I was just like, oh my goodness. I was right there at the door. I mean, I couldn't believe it. But she was telling the truth. When they do that, they lock them both up. And I just think it's unfortunate that they had to go out like this. Like, can we see some people not go out toxic on the internet? Like, I'm tired of it. Leave this to somebody else. Let's be grown people.
I think they did the right thing with those first two videos. Even when they took the break from the first part of that video, it was like, let me, because Luke kept saying, oh, I didn't know you were going to be this honest. And I'm like,
it seemed
did you want to come on and lie?
It did.
It seemed fake and forced.
But that's what we.
But for their platform, let them deal with it behind the scenes. Well, we needed to know what they told us. We needed to know that part. Lou was depressed, and Tay was gambling. That's what we needed to know.
That's it.
Now the fighting part, we did not need to know any of that stuff. But because and I was trying to tell you this yesterday. So me and my ex did the same thing. Because we had a very public relationship. Because he was the pastor, we were no articles, everything was about us. we did a YouTube video with these guys, Juan and G, and I went in being honest. You know, this is what I think. This is what I think. They asked this man, like, you know, what was your love story? Oh, I don't remember what it was. I'm like, okay, this is some bullshit right now already. But, you know, I'm going to just keep going on with this. So I'm just being honest. So after it was over with, they trashed the shit out of him. So then he's mad at me. He's mad at them. He's mad at the people who's commenting. I'm like, but you went on lying. So then what do you expect people to do? Like, just be honest about it. Listen, this is what our love story was. We broke up. We're fine. Like, we were actually cool before this even happened. But now you're mad at me because I went on and just told the truth. I'm not going to paint a story that don't make no damn sense.
Right.
Or don't even.
When I seen this story with Tay and Lou, I was like, okay, this is the publicity. You know, it was bad, depression, gambling. We're working it out. We're gonna be friends. Let it go. Right. But it ate Tay up on the inside to the point where she had to come on and expose Lou twice before Lou even came on and said anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part I don't like. My biggest thing is, though, this person you once cared about wholeheartedly. You spent your time with them. You spent love, money. You invested in them, and this is how you carrying them. That to me will never be like I will never respect it.
Let that be a lesson to anybody who Tay dates after Lou. I would never date her, never, because look how she gets after the things is over with.
Oh yeah.
Listen, we all have our own shit that we have going on in our relationships. Now the fighting thing, it might not be a thing. Hopefully, it's not a thing.
Right.
But for you to come on to YouTube where you guys have over 1 million subscribers to pull videos of this girl fighting you, and then you went to therapy. Your therapist did not tell you to go on YouTube to do this. I can guarantee that.
Guarantee it.
She doesn't realize it's messing up their brand even more.
Yep, I was about to say that.
Well, actually, what it's doing is building up Lou's brand, and it's tearing her down because people are not going to trust Tay anymore because of how she did what she did.
Mm-hmm.
And then hearing the audio of Tay in the car with Lou and her basically cussing Lou out because she's $100,000 in debt. Man, Lou did not build that $100,000 in debt. You built that shit by yourself because stay out the damn casino, okay? Because Lou didn't even have control over the money. You did. So if there's debt in that relationship, it's you. That's your fault. Lou has
my theory.
That's not even Lou. Lou has nothing to do with that.
This
and if I was Lou, I would have said that, man, pull up your big girl panties and take responsibility for what the fuck you did. Because I came when I said I did fight you. I was in depression. I was mad about you talking to these girls on the internet. I went online and I said everything. Even when you were online saying the truth, you were shocked that I was telling the truth. So for me, I have mad respect for Lou. I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm disappointed in her actions about this fighting shit. Like, I'm so disappointed in Lou with that part. But I have respect for her because at least she knew what she did and was able to be honest and say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I will always respect somebody.
It makes me mad. Like, I'm so sorry. But just to be honest.
No, I mean,
what were you going to say, D?
I'm with you. Like, that's how I feel. And I will always respect and see through with somebody that takes accountability for their own self. Because not only are you sitting there pointing a finger, you pointed at yourself. You're checking yourself. And to me, that's the first step in wanting to change, wanting to fix something. That to me is the first step. And I always will respect it. This is my theory when it comes to... We're so passionate about this. It's crazy. Yeah. But this is my theory. How much you want to bet? Tay came in the house one day, bought some alcohol for Lou, said, here you go, I'm going to go ahead and head on out to the casino.
Yep.
How much you want to bet? Because that's what's going
to Lou said that, though.
What she wanted to do.
Lou said that. Lou said any alcohol that was bought into that house, Tay bought it. She said that at a certain point and what she didn't say, what she did say in a roundabout way, was that the alcohol that Tay was buying, that Lou was buying, was malt liquor. Tay was buying bottles. Okay. So the way that Tay finagled this thing around is so effed up because this girl could not buy anything for herself. And like looking at the cash apps, when I cash app somebody, I put what I cash app for. What were the cash apps for?
Right. This is my thing. I don't think she would have ever done it. I really think this was almost premeditated, or not even really like premeditated, but she knew what she was doing in a sense. You know, like, and then the Cash App to be in the same day. Like, what are you doing? And why are you paying her with Cash App? Like,
She
you
didn't have
are
a bank account. She didn't have a bank account.
Really?
I'm just telling you what Tay said.
I think that's bull because somebody else was reacting to one of their videos and they were doing a prank in the car, and Tay was going off on Lou. Was like, "Oh, you can pay for your own stuff. I ain't buying." No, Lou was pranking Tay, and pretty much Tay was getting mad through the prank, obviously, and she was like, "You know what? Forget this. I'm not buying your food. You buy your own food." And Tay like, "It's okay." I mean, Lou like, "Fine, cool. Here go my card. We see a card. Maybe you know what? It could have been a Cash App card, so I'll chill." Could have been a Cash App.
But the thing is, she also said that Lou had jobs in the midst of this. And again, if Lou had jobs, then how did she cash her checks if she didn't have a bank account? Was she go to the check cashing place and carry around cash? And then Tay showed that Lou would have helped her buy the car that she wanted. So would she get the cash?
Yeah.
Like, Tay did not think this out at all. She was so mad that she was being exposed for who she was, that she could not handle the exposure of what's happening. But you caused it on your own self, man, because had you had to let this shit go and just called Lou, I think Lou wasn't answering the phone though, and she got mad.
Oh yeah, that's right. They posted those messages of Lou not responding. But the whole thing is Lou wasn't responding because you wanted to do a video. Yeah. And Lou's already told you how she felt about it. And you're like, if you don't respond today, I'll just have to figure it out, or I'll just like, girl, if she didn't respond the first time, she ain't doing no goddamn videos because I'm pretty sure you know how she felt about it already. Like, let it go.
And then why did she have to move into the house to do videos?
Y'all could have did car bangs. Y'all could have edited the part.
They could have went to restaurants, park bangs, curb bangs, bang bangs. They could have did anything besides in the house bangs. Period. Okay.
Trust me, they could have made it happen. They could have went to restaurants. They could have did so much. They could have really saved their brand and then bowed out gracefully. The only YouTube couple that I've seen that has really bowed out gracefully that came from a strong couples channel is De'Ara and Ken. They did a joint video together and said, "I'm going on my journey." They didn't even say we're broken up, we're never getting back together. And then they secretly deleted the channel.
Yeah.
I mean, that to me, even we all know they had bullshit. We all know the cheating and all that other stuff. We all seen it. But they didn't even address it. They just went separately and did their thing.
Yeah. Another thing that doesn't make sense is Tay being $100,000 in debt, because with having 1.4 million YouTube subscribers and all those views, they have to be bringing in like thousands of dollars. Like, just imagine, I'll take a friend of mine who has a channel. I'm not going to say his name, but he makes about $10,000 a month with his 30,000 subs. So imagine $1 million. Like, it doesn't make
over $1 million.
Yeah, over $1 million. Yeah, it don't make sense to me.
That means
when you have a gambling problem, then that's what happens.
Yeah.
But I would think they would be close to making almost $1 million with their YouTube channel, and to be $100,000 in debt, that's just like, where are you going to gamble, girl? That's another thing.
It probably didn't even matter, because I think she was on like scratch off. It probably didn't even matter. You know, at that point we just gotta get it.
Lou said that when she met Tay, that she was always doing scratch offs.
Yep.
She said that. And then she also said in one of the videos that I think it was that video that they did, the breakup video, that Tay was like, her happy place was at the casino. But then when she did that video in that closet with that wig was messed up, she was like, Lou loves to Tay loves to gamble, and when she wins, she's happy. But when she loses, it's bad. And I'm like, what is she saying? You know, because when she loses, what happens after she loses? Because even Tay said the same thing. So after Tay loses at the casino, what happens?
She go get drinks. She go get drinks for her and Lou. Yeah. And then it gets really bad.
And the thing was, and then the other thing that I also seen was this: if she has an alcohol problem in that breakup video, they wouldn't drink on that video.
Right. They drank on their first video together, popping cans of beer on one of their first videos together.
Yeah.
They were two toxic people that trauma bonded and got together off of their stuff because Tay said that she moved her in with her ex-girlfriends out of because she wanted stuff. That's not why you should move
in
in
3 different homes.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And I think they were living in that shed.
The first home with 2 exes, or an ex and a girl that she was dealing with, you know, doing the with. The second one was, I think the second one was with another ex, and the third one was with the ex and her mom.
And I really think they spent some time at the child's fathers. If you look at some of their videos, and then as comfortable that they looked in that shed, I felt like maybe they, you know, things got rough. We need somewhere to stay. And they did, you know, post the babies and, you know, that they were close with the father. So, because he had twins and other kids himself.
Now, let me ask you this: how did you feel about her posting the video with Tay and the ex, and baby dad?
I hated it. Because that to me right there solidified that you are on some other shit. That right there took it from me. And him even participating in it is ridiculous to me because at the end of the day, that is still your child's mother. She has to grow older and see this. And you guys are laughing. Tay can go and be gone somewhere. Tay is not blood relative. She is not really, but Lou and the dad, they have to be in that girl's life for the rest of her life. So to play these games like that, not only just on Lou, imagine how Lou could feel. But that's what they wanted. I feel like that's what they wanted. I don't even know if the child's father participated in that, but I just thought, like, why post this now? And if she's talking something, this is the first visitor I got, blah, blah. Well, what? Well, no, remember he got a whole woman. Why are you worried?
Remember, she said that he ran. I don't know if you heard this part. Where she said that he had ran up the steps. So she thought she know he was going to do to her.
Like scared because she didn't know how he was going to react. Girl, you knew how he was going to react. And
y'all about to go have them drinks and go gamble together.
I don't even think he popped up. I think he said, "I'm outside." I don't think he popped up.
I'm pulling up.
And to me, it's given when they say when two mad hoes link up. That's just what it is. Right there. Because he's pissed at the same person. Let's join forces. Like that's how I felt. And they look weird. I mean, honestly. But I just felt even Tay's going to do that. I expected that from her. But the child's father, I mean, I expected it, but it's just disgusting to me because you have your daughter, Lanai. That girl still looks up to her mom a certain kind of way. She was in these videos with them. How disrespectful. I didn't like that at all. I think children, you leave that alone. And that was just too close to home.
But he's going where the money resides because, you know, she's been paying child support, allegedly.
Oh, yeah. And because, you know, his PayPal is locked out. You know.
Oh, yeah.
PayPal locked out. So he got to get,
Wait, I thought that was the brother's PayPal.
No, she said it was the baby daddy PayPal. That's why she said the baby. I know for sure she said the baby daddy PayPal because that's the reason why they bonded. He understands.
So,
he never used
PayPal. The baby's dad was the one who was in the army. Because remember, she said he left the car with her when he went over.
No, the ex-boyfriend left the car. His name was like Michael Zemrinsky or whatever. I don't know.
That's ex-boyfriend.
It was an ex-boyfriend. He was rich and he left the car and went overseas. Look, I'm trying to tell you.
I thought that was her brother.
I was invested. I looked at a lot of videos now. And he
little bit big pimping, okay?
Okay. So listen, this was the thing. Tay, you tripping. Tay, you need to be getting with Michael Zemrinsky, the ex-boyfriend. And you in debt like that. That's what you should do.
You just can't PayPal him.
Got a down pay.
You just can't send him money to PayPal. That's all.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say even with the child's father, you know, you was getting these random PayPal requests to cash out for her, and I'm pretty sure you got a cut. You know what I mean? And you ain't care then. You ain't care. You knew she wasn't working or whatever. Whatever. Or even if you didn't know, you didn't question. Who doesn't question when money is coming through stifling like that? Why you can't cash it out?
Because you're definitely getting emails from PayPal.
Right. And this random person you don't even know sending you money. You like,
Yeah.
Like, this awesome bull. And I think that they trying to destroy Lou. And I think that they are really just destroying themselves.
Yeah.
And I hope both of them do what they do. But I am Team Lou.
I do hope that Lou goes and gets help for her alcoholism, though. And I want Lou to do a lot better. I think that Lou's had a hard life.
Me too.
And we don't know the backstory to how that started or whatever, because Lou's never really talked about it to my knowledge.
Right.
But I do hope that she does go get help, because what we did see in those videos was very horrific to watch. For me, watching it seemed like someone who was like in a psychosis. Like she was in a cycle of like, I can't get out. I'm in it and I have nowhere to go. Now, we're making this money together. I owe this lady because she's been taking care of me. And, it's just like, for me, I want so much more for Lou. And I hope that Lou gets the help that she needs. And I hope that she does thrive on her own at this point.
Same. I can tell that Lou has been in the loop. You can tell.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you both. I want to see more of Lou. I've always wanted to see more of her and her personality and her element, because I think her YouTubes and her lives would be much better. But I'm going to drop down because I'm sleepy. We've been on a long time.
We normally just started like the clock is only 9:28.
But I literally told you I logged off of work to log on to this. I'm tired.
No, that's cool. I don't think anybody's is coming up here either, though. But I really did enjoy this conversation about this, because again, this is something I think that we kind of watch, and we introducing other people from our sector to this sector. The mukbang community is not this bad, y'all. So
it's
I
really
don't
not.
to think that.
You get
but
a
this
couple
was a
little
couple
things every couple years, and that's it.
Yeah.
Who's that
Again,
girl?
I would say go watch Tasha's stuff.
I want to ask you this: the girl that says hello, what is her name?
Oh, I heard you when you said that. That's Neek, I think.
Yeah, it is something Neek.
Yeah, it's something like that. She be like, "Hello, my cutie kids."
Yes.
Yeah, I like her too. I was off of her when she started that drama with B Love, but and she got a lot going on with her boyfriends and her love life. I think she needs to slow down a little bit, but.
Well,
yeah, but we done seen 3 guys in a couple years now, and they all said they were going to marry her. And I like the white guy that she had. I don't know what happened with the white guy. I really liked him. He seemed like more her speed and to really support her. And the African guy, I don't know if he just wants to be here. I don't know.
I didn't like Play, even though her second boyfriend Play. I watch his stuff to see the drama sometimes.
He's a good mukbanger, but you can tell he was definitely bringing her down. Like when I listened to the whole drama with them,
he was always so sexual. I didn't like him because he was just so
he seemed like he was using her. Because he seemed like he did. She showed him the whole blueprint and he left with it and started a YouTube mukbang with all these subscribers that fast. Like she did wrong. She needs to stop doing that. She needs to. They're running off with your money, girl.
What's that? Do you know what the family? It's a black family. They have like 2 daughters and a son.
The Beast family. Well, I don't know. My kids.
Yes. What do you want to say? The who?
The Beast family and the
Beast family. I like them. I like
I do too. I think it's Queen Beast, and she just had a new baby a little while ago. Yeah, they are really, really cute. Yeah, they are really, really cute. I like them. I love Steph and Tasha.
Yes.
I can do a little bit of B Love. She a little long-winded, but I can do her. I love her son Darius. I do not like this Zaddy Chunk. I can't watch him. I love Darius. I think when B Love does mukbangs with Darius, I am in love. Their chemistry together is amazing. But Zaddy Chunk, I don't like it.
He's weird.
I don't like it. I don't like seeing his tongue ring flap all over the place.
He's just come on out the closet.
Yeah.
There you go. I didn't want to say it, but thank you. You said it. I need him to creep on out because I will glad.
I mean, Darius crossed so he could walk. Like, come on.
And it's crazy because I can see it so much more on Zaddy Chunk Chunk. Like, your name is Zaddy Chunk Chunk. Like,
right.
Yeah.
And it's not working with none of these women you bought on here now.
Yeah.
But we can go ahead and end it. This was pretty much it. We was just continuing from yesterday, and we have been on an hour and 30 minutes anyway. So this was pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining us, D. Though.
Thank you. See y'all later.
Join us more often.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So make sure you guys check out me and the Candy Shop on Wednesdays. Are we going to do 9 every week still, or are we going to try to do 8?
8
9.
o'clock too soon because I get off at 6, and so it's
for our rebranded show named Champagne Conversations.
It was shady the way he changed the name and the thumbnail.
But if you guys have seen the cover art, our names are on there. You go into the description on the live. Is in my description. You go to my channel. Your link is on my channel as well. Make sure you guys definitely check out the Candy Shop's channel. We do this every Wednesday, guys, and we are about to be kicking off some real good stuff. I'm glad that we've been consistent. We did 2 lives in 2 days.
Yes, that's another reason why I'm tired because I got lit last night. So,
did you?
Yes.
I was like, I was watching TV as we got done.
I was drinking mimosas with Grey Goose.
Oh, okay. Grey Goose gets loose.
Yes.
All right, so we're getting out of here. Make sure you guys again subscribe, like, turn your notifications, turn them on all, get notified. If you're here at this point, comment in the comment section to tell us what you guys think about this video. What do you think about Tay and Lou? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Do you think anybody's in the wrong? Anybody's in the right? Let us know in our chats. We are live on both channels. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, y'all.
I did it. 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 Did it. You did it. I did it. You did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.